And it's back in a tax sale. That ought to tell you something.
Home values have climbed more than 50%.
People stop paying their taxes, and after the first year, it's okay, you get notices and whatnot, but once you become delinquent on your second year, then they give you notice that your property is going to end up at the tax sale.
How fast can the government take your house if you're behind on taxes? Good question. We had a seller, we're going to name him Mr. James, just for the sake of this video. He got a notice in the mail to appear in court because there was a lawsuit against his property for being $20,000 behind on taxes. Now, another investor reached out to him and scared him into thinking that he had to sell the house before the court date that was in 30 days or he was gonna lose the house. In a panic, he started to call people because he wanted to sell the house. He was trying to get offers, and luckily he reached out to us and I let him know it is a process. You're not gonna lose your house right away. You do have options to keep the house. On top of that, after they take the house in Texas, you have up to 2 years for right of redemption to get your house back. Now, because I told him the truth and I walked him through the process, he ended up selling to us because he trusted us more than the investor who tried to lie and scare him into selling his house quickly. We had another seller, let's call her Miss Anita for the sake of this video, that inherited a house from her father with her brother. Now, her and her brother agreed that every other month, one of them would pay the taxes. However, the brother did not keep his end of the bargain and the property became delinquent on taxes, and now the tax office was after their property to seize it. Luckily, she caught on to this quickly and she was able to save the property. She reached out to us for an offer, but at the end of the day, she decided to keep the property. So, to answer the question, how fast can the government take your house if you're behind on property taxes in Texas? I would say anywhere from 8 to 14 months. You're going to have options, and here's the timeline. Step 1, the taxes are due by January 31st, and you missed the payment. So on February 1st, you are now officially past due. Look, guys, if you own a property, I highly recommend you pay your taxes monthly so you're not stuck with this huge bill at the beginning of the year. Step 2, penalties and interest start accruing immediately. This is going to go on from about February 1st to July. You're going to get letters in the mail with penalties and interest on the taxes you owe. After month 6, you should expect them to start filing a lawsuit against your property. Now, with counties that they're backed up or they're not as efficient, this timeline can be longer. After the lawsuit is filed, if you don't respond, a judgment will be filed against the property, and now you're almost on the road of no return. This process can take anywhere from 30 to 60 days. Again, depends on the county and how efficient they are. I've been in this business for a few years now. I know I look young, but I've been doing this for a while, and I've seen properties be tax delinquent for years and years just because the county clerk hasn't got around to it. And then I've seen other properties that they're efficient and the property is gone in that 8 to 14 months. So you still have to stay vigilant. So, like I said, once a judgment is filed, you're on the road of no return. And about 30 to 60 days later, there's going to be a sheriff's sale on your home. Once the house is sold and it's given to the new owner, you have up to 2 years for a right of redemption to claim your property back. If you are currently in Dallas, Texas, or surrounding areas up to Houston, San Antonio, and Austin, and you're getting notices in the mail of being delinquent on taxes, and you'd like a cash offer on your property, or at least to know how much your property is worth, reach out to us at OT Home Buyers, and we'll love to assist you.